You. You. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hold on, good people. Blocko trying some shit. Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying some new shit with this shit right here. We trying to figure it out. Hold on. I'll take this shit down. You. There we go. There we go. Right there. There we go. Y'all pardon me, good people. I'm trying to figure some shit out with this stream yard shit. You see, y'all niggas know I ain't never had the little theme song playing and none of that shit before. Nigga trying some new shit out here with the stream yard shit. Yeah, niggas bear with me, yo. Word, bear with your boy, yo. Who we got in the building? Big Cat. Hey, yo, Big Cat. So Devon. All my mods. We go through this interview, right? And I'm really not going to be paying too much attention to the comments while I'm doing the interview, right? I'm going to be focusing on the person I'm interviewing. So all my mods, any BS, anything you deem as BS, anything that may slightly seem as BS, since my son got a little issues going on right now. Nothing for nothing. I may got a little issues going on right now, right? So any BS, shoot that shit. You heard? Shoot that shit down. DC, you already DC. Hood TMC, shout it out. Alright, Planet Plainfield all day. BK all day, shout it out. Who else we got in the building? Let me see who else we got in the building. Yeah, who else we Big Cat, James, Louis, Xander. Yeah, my peoples. So Devon, DC, Big Cat. Shoot it down. Any disrespect, shoot it down. Give me a couple minutes. You know what I mean? Let the people pile in. You know what I mean? And we go get to the interview and all that. What's good people? How your weekend and all that, right? Any day above ground is a beautiful day. You heard? That's a fact. You check my resolution looking crazy, but I ain't gonna fuck with it right now. I might turn my shit off, and I don't want no problems. If you got it, go ahead and roll it up. If you got it, if you sip on something, go ahead and pour something up. It's about to be movie time in a minute. Y'all just sit back and relax real quick. Let some more people get up in the building real quick. See what we got shaking. See what we got shaking. And like I said, anybody who know Blocko, when I do interviews, my interviews ain't about none of the fuckery. If the person I'm interviewing got some fuckery going on, my interviews ain't about the fuckery. My interviews is about the person. You know what I mean? That person's story. You heard? So y'all just sit back and relax, yo. We about to pop it off in just a second. Let the building fill up a little shine. Y'all be on the lookout. I got something crazy coming. I got Blocko's Angels coming, and I got Blocko's Henchmen coming. No freaky. Blocko's Henchmen, Blocko's Angels. Y'all be on the lookout for that. Caddy, you already know. Caddy, shout it out. Big Trays, you already know. Shout it out. Yeah, you heard. I copy that. Copy that. Word. Hear that. Shoot that down. Any bullshit. But yo, listen. Good people. Without further ado, right? Y'all see the title of the joint, right? From Gowanis. Famous project. That's a famous project. You understand me? A nigga coming out of Gowanis, please believe he got a story to tell, right? So yeah, listen. Half Puerto Rock, half Panamanian, fly little nigga and all of that, right? Yeah, we go get to it. Good people, without further ado, I introduce y'all to no other than Grizz Mula, you heard? Salute. Let's let the Lord pull up real quick.
What's up? What's up? Salute, man. What's going
to
on?
the cam real quick. What's popping, Lord? What's popping, Lord? How you doing? Oh shit, did I take something off? Hold on. I'm bugging. I'm bugging. Yeah, fingers moving too fast. Tell y'all niggas I'm a little nigga, but I got big fingers. Got fat hands, yo. There go my son right there. There go my son right there. What's goody, homie? You in the building?
You got them trigger fingers, you heard?
And then used to be a boxer, B. My shit all smoking and all type shit, son. Well, what's good with you, though?
What's poppin'? What's good,
Shout
man?
it out. Any day above ground
Salute to the
is a beautiful
chat.
day,
Salute to
my G.
everybody. You already know, man. It's Grizz Mula. You already know. Everything,
Hold
regular
on,
shit, man. Another day, Mackin.
I got shit flying through. I can't see nothing. There it go. All right, boom. Yeah. So yeah, listen. Let's get ready to set this thing off, B. So boom. I'm assuming because you're about to have a birthday coming up pretty soon. You're gonna be touching 38. So right now you were
Facts.
30, you 37. So you a true 80s baby. What's that? 84, 85?
85.
All right. So let's talk about it. Born and raised in Brooklyn.
Facts. All day. You already know. You know what I'm saying? Born and raised in Methodist Hospital. For y'all don't know, that's on 5th Avenue. No, excuse me, that's on 7th Avenue between 5th and 6th Street. Facts. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, yo, you know, so, let me say something real quick though before we start the interview. Salute the New York, period. This ain't really about a borough thing, you know what I'm saying? Brooklyn versus Bronx or anything like that. You know what I mean? And salute all the other states too, because there's official people everywhere, and I always been like that. So I just want to let everybody know it's peace and love to everybody.
Oh, listen, son, I'm one of them niggas that been state to state, B. South Carolina. I'm in North Carolina right now. Virginia, Minnesota. But yo, listen, I'm Brownsville to the heart, B. I'm Brooklyn to the heart. It is what it is, my nigga. You heard?
Yeah, that's a
But yo,
fact.
listen,
Salute to the Ville too, man.
85. So I understand that you have Panamanian and you have Puerto Rican. Your mother
Yeah.
Panamanian or your mother Puerto Rican?
Nah, my mother's Puerto Rican, my father's Panamanian.
All right. They met in New York?
Yep. Both of them born from, you know what I mean, born and raised in Brooklyn too. So they met each other in Brooklyn, whatever, you know, and but you know, I'll say we're gonna get right to it though. Like, so I never had a mother-father relationship. Like my household wasn't my mother and father together, me living with both of them. You feel me? I was always back and forth. They had their issues before I was born. You know what I'm saying? And
I understand that. I was like that too.
right. So I never, you know what I'm saying? For the most part, though, I was really with my mother. You know, at times I went over there, you know, my pops, he'll come through here and there. I'll see my grandmother, his mother from that side and stuff like that. But for the majority of the part, you know what I'm saying, I was living with my mother. And yeah, B, you already know.
You got siblings?
Yeah, that's a fact. I got 2 brothers and 2 sisters.
Paul self. You the oldest, the youngest?
Nah, I'm the middle. I got a brother older than me, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I got a brother who like 7 years younger than me and shit. And then my sisters, both of them, they're younger than me. So yeah, I'm like the second oldest, basically.
That's what it is. They say that middle child is always a special child because the parents learning a lot because they got the 2 before you, and then they learn how to transition with the 2 after you. They say that middle child is always one of the favorite childs. So that's a fact. That's a fact. Aisha, boom. You Gowanis off top, or you was in other areas of Brooklyn before you hit Gowanis?
Nah, I was in Gowanis off top, but you know what I'm saying, me coming up, because like my mother was constantly moving like every 2-3 years. So, but that whole downtown area, basically, you know what I'm saying, Gowanis, Red Hook, you know what I'm saying, you got Park Slope right there, Sunset, that whole area, you know what I'm saying, what I mean? But mainly, like I said, it's Gowanis, you know what I'm saying? That's where I grew up at, as far as from, you know, to a teenager, you know what I mean, put in work, did all type of crazy stuff like that, you feel me? And so yeah, that's how that shit go. So shout out to Red Hook Projects too, because I was also at one time, you know what I'm saying, I used to be out there. Facts.
Word, shout out Red Hook. That's a fact. Yo, listen. So what kind of child was you? You was in the books, you was into the arts, you was a drawer, sports. What kind of kid was you?
Nah, to be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? From an early age, I wanted to either play ball or like be a veterinarian. You know what I'm saying? I was into animals a lot. I used to, you know what I'm saying, read up, see shows, read books. You know what I mean? I wanted to be, you know, working a zoo, like as a not a zookeeper that clean up, you know, animal shit and that like that. You feel me? But you know, someone that take care of someone that take care of the animals whenever they were sick. I was really heavy into that. And you know, now that I think about it as a grown ass man, I'm like, yo, damn, if somebody would have pushed me into that career, or you know what I'm saying, or just fed that love I had for that lifestyle, I probably would have never been, you know, went to prison, never been joined a gang, never been in a lot of shit in my life. You feel me?
Yeah, that different environments. Sometimes I sit back and think like, yo, what if I was raised in a different environment? What would I have become? You know what I mean? That's a fact. That's a fact. Well, you said ball. What you was a baseball, basketball, football, or all 3? What you was doing?
Nah, I was mostly basketball and handball. You feel me?
Handball, word. That's my
handball,
shit,
basketball, and shit like that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Word. They need to make a national fucking sport out of handball, B. It need to be a professional handball team, B. Nationwide, B. That's a fact. And you Puerto Rocks and the Cubans go kill it. That's a fact.
Now that shit, yo, you hear me? You get good stamina with that shit too, though. You know what I'm saying? That shit work your stamina up. So, you know, that helped me out a lot later on in life. You know what I'm saying? When I had to fight and do all type of shit, because my stamina was already up because I was into playing basketball and handball a lot. And those 2 sports, you already know, you constantly running up and down. You know what I'm saying?
Fact. That's a fact. All right, so boom. So right now we a little kid. Let's say we talking 8, 9, 10 years old. You into the sports and all that, right? But we go fast forward just a little bit. We go get into the preteens and the teenage years. Like what's around the age? When I say when you jumped off the stoop, I ain't talking about when you jumped in the game. We go get to that later. But when I say jumped off the stoop, like you start hanging out with your little friends, y'all start going down the block, you start hitting the park by yourself, you start noticing and realizing your environment. Oh, these niggas is like that over here. Oh, these niggas is like that over here. What age that happened for you?
I'm gonna say, you know what I mean, between like 11 and 12, around there. You feel me? Because I was
What
already
was going on for you
like
around
junior
that?
high school times, junior high school times. So basically, you know what I'm saying, I was already linking up with, you know, my neighbors, the people that lived in the same building than me in the projects, they kids. You know what I'm saying? We would go outside together, you know, play basketball right there in the court, you know, in front of the P's. You know how we got the courts right there. Or we would go to other places in Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying, just to play ball. But you know, then that turned into, you know, us. That's when I first started smoking bud. We still used to sneak out, smoke bud. Then we used to start cutting school. I started cutting school at junior high school, I think like 7th grade. You know what
Oh,
I'm
what
saying? What I
school you went
mean?
to?
Well, it depends where you want to talk to, because I went from PS9, and then after PS9, I went all the way. They sent me junior high school. I went to IS 49 in
Mm,
Williamsburg, right there by Williamsburg Projects. Then
mm.
I got in some shit there,
That's a
fighting and
hike
all that
right
shit.
there, B.
Yeah, that's a fact. You
That's
know what I
a
mean?
hike right there, son.
Yeah. And then from there, I got kicked out. Then they sent me to East New York, the IS 302. That's over there on Atlantic Avenue and Liberty. No, excuse me, in Glenmore, between Atlantic and Liberty. You know what I'm saying? And
All
then
right. So you cutting school around this time saying I know niggas ain't a lot of times when you first start cutting school, we cutting school just to hang out, but eventually you start putting your hands on something, trying to get to a little bag. When that start happening for you?
nah. Yo, I ain't gonna keep it a buck with you. The first time that you know we was cutting school, it was to see other girls like our age. So the first area that I ever went to when I cut school was Far Rock, the beach. You heard? You know, we used to take the A train all the way down there. You heard? We used to get off. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? And then, you know, just cut school on the beach, whatever. You know, sometimes we used to try to dodge the police because, you know, truancy and all that would try to
Touring
pick you up
officers
and all
back
that.
then, word, they run down on niggas
Yeah.
heavy.
That's a fact. So, you know what I'm saying? We was going over there. And then, you know, I started meeting people from Far Rock because we used to see other kids that was, you know, in the streets already out there. And then, you know, I started, and that's like one of the first places where, because see, where I'm from, it was predominantly Bloods. You know what I'm saying? Me coming up. You know what I'm saying? And then when I started to go to that area in Far Rock, it was more Crips. You understand what I'm saying? When I was in East New York, it was more Crips and Latin Kings. So I
You know,
started, you know,
hold on. See, you just not to cut your wisdom, but you just fucked me up right there because I'm forgetting you younger than me, probably by about damn near 11, 12 years
yeah,
younger than me. So
yeah,
when I was coming up, it was the guard bodies, the rosters. You had your gangsters, but you know we ain't had the Bloods and the Crips then. You had the Eminems and the A Team and the Supreme
right,
Teams and the Shower Posse and the Rankins and all of that.
yeah,
But you just fucked me up being a New York native and you saying around the time you preteen and jumping off the
yeah.
stoop and all that, you fucking with the Bloods and the Crips already, B.
Oh, yeah, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that was still around always was guard body. You feel me? Because my pops was guard body, you heard? So that's how I was introduced to lessons and stuff like that. And then salute the X, salute the Tyreek Shabazz and all of them from Red Hook. You know what I'm saying? You know, they gave me a few lessons as a child and stuff like that. You know, I never stood with that, but that was around too. But the most influence, you know, the most influential thing at that time was either Blood or Crip or Latin King. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I ain't know any other gang or any other shit. You know what I mean? They ain't come out till later on, like ABG and all that stuff started coming out later on down the line. But it was either Blood, Crip, or Latin King. Facts.
Yeah, that yo, been in New York, and even me being Don Mu, put my, you know what I mean, I ain't never dropped my flag, but I'm retired and all of that. But I remember what I got into it for, but that still fucks me up. A certain generation in New York is actually growing up damn near like Valley niggas, like Cali niggas, because they growing up with Bloods and Crips, B. For like the past 25 years, any nigga in that age range in New York, that's his culture. Blood, Crip, and Latin King, and all that good
Facts.
shit, B. Times have changed, fam.
Yeah.
Times 12-year difference, but damn near between me and you. And in those 12 years, times changed tremendously, B.
Facts. Yep.
Word. All right, so now we about to get crazy real quick. What's the age you started smelling yourself like when you start banging popping something? You might have got your first piece of jump off and all of that. Where we at with that right there?
Oh yeah, that probably had to be like 13 going on 14, you heard? To be keep it a
Word, word,
buck, you know what I'm
word.
saying? And it was some, some chick from like the same school I was going to, or whatever the case may be, and shit like that, you know what I mean? But then later on down the line, like not too long after that, you know what I mean, I had a grown woman that was in her 30s that I was doing
Oh,
stuff
how
with,
old
you
were you
feel me?
then?
I'm like 14, 15, shit like that. Yeah, that's a fact though, you heard? But look, like he walked off and shit. Like that's a fact. Look, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they look at me wild because they like, ain't that, don't you feel that was predatory behavior? You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to tell people I didn't look at that as predatory behavior at that time. When I came up, like if you fucked a
That it
grown woman
wasn't.
with a
That
fat
was yeah.
ass,
Listen,
yo,
I had
yeah,
older shorties picking me up from high school. I was loving that shit. We was the man back then.
that's a
So even
fact.
if I was your homie and you 13 and you smashing this 30-year-old nigga, I'm gonna be looking at this nigga like, yo, this nigga, that's my man's in them right there, B. I'm be asking your
Yo,
son, let me smell your finger. Remember back then, niggas be 11, 12, let me smell your finger, say.
that's a fact. You feel me? So you know when I was feeling like the man because I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean, all these niggas talking shit, but I got this, and she looked good too, nice body and all that. But anyway, yeah, that was around the time of saying. Then my sister, she like, I got a sister that's 2 years younger than me, but I got one that's way younger because my mother had another daughter way after. But like, she used to go to Erasmus High School, that's in Flatbush. So any of her friends and shit like that, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to tag and all that. You know how that shit go. You feel me?
I
So
so
that,
boom, like I know this already, but I'm gonna ask the question, even though I know it already because it's universal.
yeah,
You was around the Spanish, you was around the black, you was just that was regular in the hood. So you might have been smashing black girls, Spanish girls, whatever. Your homies might have been black, both
yeah,
basketball team and all that might have been black kids, Spanish kids. Like you grew up around that environment, right?
yeah. That's a fact. That's a
You
fact.
ain't
You know what
never
I mean?
had
Most of
no
my,
problem fucking around with the blacks and none of that.
I don't know. I ain't that shit. I ain't never start experiencing that shit, that racial division shit till I went to jail, bro. Like when I come from, you know what I'm saying, like mostly everybody, like I said, it could be like 70% black and like 30% Latino. So of course, obviously, most of my friends is black. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I had girlfriends that was black, all that shit. So at the end of the day, it's like for people to come up here and try to play race car games sometimes when I see just in general on YouTube, it kind of like I'll be looking at them like I can't understand where you coming from because I was never taught that. Even in my household, like I'm talking about my household, not other family members that I never lived with. I'm talking about my mother and whoever was around me never preached that. You know what I'm saying? Then my mother, she used to show me, pictures of her mother, her grandmother in Puerto Rico. And to be honest with you, my grandmother on that side, you know what I'm saying, and my great grandmother, they like your complexion or darker on my mother's side. You feel me? Everybody's dark skinned. My pop side is wild because it's the light side, and usually Panamanians, if you look at Brooklyn, most of them have a darker complexion than a lighter complexion. You understand what I'm saying? So people would think it's the other way around, like, yo, his mother's probably Puerto Rican, more lighter, and his pop, you know what I'm saying? But nah, that shit ain't the way it go, not for me.
All right, so boom. Now we in our teenage years. We didn't finger pop some. We didn't got a little piece of ass and all that. We didn't hit the older chick and all of that. When we
Yeah.
start getting into the trouble that all the young kids around in the hood in that environment start getting into.
Well, it depends what kind of trouble you talking about. You know what I'm saying? We got the banging part of it or we got the drug dealing part of it. You
Which
feel
one
me?
came first for you? No freaky.
Um, the more the banging, the stupidity, the ignorant shit, you know what I'm saying, before getting money. You know what I'm saying? Because I was already like all my friends, like majority of my friends was all bloods. You know what I'm saying? We used to go to school, whatever. So that's predominantly what I was linked to before I was official, if you get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So basically, before I was even official, I was running around, you know what I'm saying? And people was thinking that I was blood when I wasn't even blood. But, you know what I'm saying? Everybody around me, my block, school I went to, everybody that I was fucking with, that's what they were. So everybody looked at me as that. So I just ran along with it. So it wasn't about
What set were
what
you
I
talking? What set? Because I know Mad Dog real popular in your hood and all that. You got the
yeah,
big
nah,
Mad
nah,
Dog
nah, nah, bro.
honcho out there.
Yeah, but I ain't never salute the Lonnie and shit like that. And I'm saying it was Billy, it was Trey, you heard? Nah, Trey at first.
All right, nah,
You
Trey,
heard?
shout out to gangsters.
Yeah, nah, man, shout out to my son Burns too from Coney Island and shit. He used to go to school with me too. He was non-Trey, so he was another one that used to come fuck with me all the time. So yeah, and as I got older, I started, like I said, when I went to East New York. So now I don't want to jump back and forth, but this is around the same time frame. That's why I'm gonna go back and forth. So
Do what
where
you
I
do,
came
homie.
from,
It's your story.
yeah, you know, where I came from predominantly blood. So now when my mother moved to at one point, she moved to East New York over there, like I told you. So it was, you know, predominantly Crip. So I was the only one in there that was really probably, I could say, exposed to the blood culture. You understand what I'm saying? Because everybody around me in that area, all the way from there to Cyprus, was either fucking with some, you know, some Crip shit, or some of the Spanish people was Latin Kings. And all the other Spanish dudes, they wasn't, if they wasn't Latin King, they was Crip. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, oh shit. So long story short, you know, I played myself one day, and you know, I brought a red flag into the school because I thought I was tough. I was like, yeah, fuck that. I'm the only one over here. You know what I'm saying to me? You know, this before I was even official. I wasn't even blooded in at the time. You heard? So I
Yeah,
went
you
over
color
there.
banging at the time. Right now, you
Yeah,
color
you know what I'm
banging.
saying? I'm on some shit like, yeah, I'm from downtown Brooklyn. I'm over in the East. Fuck these niggas. But not knowing that I was playing what they could have killed me. You feel me? But so I went to the school, and it was like, dudes was looking at me, but they ain't really do nothing on the strength. Shout out to it was two dudes named B Murder and C Murder. They was Crip. They was like they was like head of they set at that time. You feel me? They was some shit called Payback Crips. And you know, they held me. I ain't gonna front. B Murder, that became my son. I ended up bumping to him in the island later on down the line. That's another story. But you know what I'm saying? He stopped niggas from really jumping me and trying to take my head off. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. He probably felt some type of energy about me or whatever. But ever since he stopped that, it's like all the Crip niggas over there, like they was letting me slide. They fucked with me. You know what I'm saying? Then I started getting cool with them. You know, so the Latin Kings was upset because, you know, the Latin Kings was like, oh yeah, you supposed to be Latin King. You know, all the little niggas over there. Why, you know what I'm saying? Why you fucking with them? So it was like we was going at it back and forth more than anybody else. You understand what I'm saying? Anyway, long story short, you know, that shit didn't last too long. Like I said, I probably was out there for like a year and a half or whatever. You know, I ended up going back to the hood, you know what I'm saying, with my peoples. And then I started going back and forth with Red Hook. I was in Red Hook because people from my school used to go to Red Hook. You know what I'm saying? They was from Red Hook. So I used to, you know, go out there with them. I started meeting people. And then that's really, if you want to keep it a buck, that's really where I started getting money at first. You know what I'm saying?
Red Hook.
Red Hook. You know what I'm saying? And if people don't know, if you want about Red Hook, where with the location,
Grills or that dog food?
Nah. It was that soft at first, and then it went into the krills. You understand what I'm saying? But you know, they approached me. You know what I'm saying? And as I look at it right now, I'm like, yo, damn son, if someone would have asked me that now, I would have been like, nah. But they fed off of, you know, what teens want. At that time, all I wanted was a little bit of money in my pocket to get bud and to have
sneakers.
Have Jordans every day on my feet, you feel me? Fresh, you know what I'm saying? Going to school and, you know, just impressing little girls around there. So niggas prayed off that, whatever.
A little flicker ball, a little Cuban around your neck is saying you good money.
Yeah. You know how that shit go, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you know, that's how I got into that. And then once I seen, you know, how fast the money was coming, then you know how that shit go. Like, I don't want to do nothing else now. You know, that's when I started, like, not going to school more. You feel me? That's when I started getting into more beef and more problems and realizing how serious it was, because in Red Hook, at that time, they had blocks. It was organized. It wasn't like you can't just go anywhere nowadays and get money and shit like that. Nah, it was blocks.
Oh, I'm right here. I'm about to turn this in section on. Go ahead, keep going.
Facts. So in Red Hook, they had blocks beefing with each other. You got Paradise. You got the Ave. You got Paul Block. You got Flagpole. You know what I mean? You got the Back. You know what I mean? You got Peyton Place. See how I'm naming all these places? These is different blocks in Red Hook, right? So I was living in a place called Paul Block, because everybody over there, you know, mothers probably was on food stamps more, you know what I'm saying? And niggas was, you know, kind of fucked up. And, you know, I knew, like, all right, I can't cross over here to this block because I know they ain't getting along with this block, so they'll take my head off. You feel me? So, you know, I started getting in situations like that, fights, niggas shooting at motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Robberies, you know, all type of shit, bro. You feel me? All type of shit. I ended up catching my first case out there, you know what I'm saying, as a kid. You know, they caught me with bud and like 3 crack vials, me and some other black kid named Terrence. Shout out to Terrence, man. He from South Carolina. I mean, I ain't seen that nigga in a long time, but it caught me and him.
South Carolina, the Met, shout it out. The Met, Columbia, stand up.
That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? And they caught us. You remember when they started doing that TNT shit? So they had the task force for the narcotics and all that shit. The motherfuckers caught us, whatever. Pull out drawers down in public in front of everybody. That's how they caught it, because I used to stash shit, you know what I mean? No freaky, you know, my drawers and shit like that.
No freaky,
yeah,
right.
You already know. So they must have knew that shit. So anyway, we go into the bookings. My first time going into in the central bookings in Brooklyn.
Nigga, hold on, hold
Right.
on. Niggas ain't put you onto the jock straps back then, B? Like you put the
Nah,
jock
I
strap
heard of
on,
that.
you
I
hold
heard
your
of that, but
joint there.
I ain't never had one of those. But yo, so listen, so I went to, you know what I mean, I went to the bookings, whatever. So being that that was my first time ever, you know what I'm saying, you know, locked up, whatever, they say, yo, we can give you some shit called 6 months ACD. So that means that, and you remember that shit, right? So the 6 months
Right.
ACD, for the people that don't know, is they wanted me to keep going to school, showing them I was going to school, I was working, and I had to stay in trouble for them 6 months. If I could stay in trouble within them 6 months, being that I was a youth still, they'll erase that, and then I could continue on with my life. You feel me? But you know that shit ain't happen, bro. You know what I mean? Because I ended up catching, you know, another case, and it was a wrap from there. You feel me?
Nigga,
Word.
hold on right there. We about to get into the next segment, but little small intermission break. G Max shout it out. Mrs. J shout it out. Trooper 69 shout it out. Who else we got in the building? Caddy, you're with Canaan. That's my G. Canaan. Shout it out. Chill Will.
Salute,
First
salute.
class. Thank you all for pulling up. I thank you all for pulling up. Grizz, thank you all for pulling up. Hope you all
Facts.
enjoying the content. You enjoying the interview. If you got it, light it up. If you pouring something, go ahead and sip on that. And we about to get back to the interview, you heard? But yeah, I know all about them days right there, B. So, all right, so we really color banging first before we really get official. We
Right.
stunting at school amongst a bunch of whole e-rickets, pouring himself to the Crips and all of that. But we
Mm-hmm.
stunting at school with flagging and all of that, about to get molly whapped. Your man gotta
Yeah.
hold you down, right? You catch a little, you know what I mean, go to the precinct for the first time and all of that. All right, where we at right now? When shit start getting serious for you, when you really start seeing serious money. And when I'm saying serious money, I'm still talking teenage years. So we talking 500, a little stack and all of that. You playing with that type of money
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, that was that had to be like around when I was like 16. I'm gonna say like 15 going on 16, you feel me? And shit like, but so I was going back and forth.
Let's set the mood.
Yeah.
Round this time, you 15, 16. So to give them the mindset and the year frame and all that, what rappers is popping? Who the hottest artists at the time?
I'm saying around that time, I ain't gonna front. I was listening to a lot of Hov, Rockefeller, you feel me? Beanie Siegel, you know what I'm saying? You had that popping, you know what I'm saying? Then you had Dipset started to pop off, you feel me?
All right, so
Um,
yeah, so you telling me
you
what
had
year?
matter of fact, you had the Rough Riders too. I remember DMX, you know what I mean, Eve, all them, you know what I'm saying? Shit like
So
that.
we saying right now, we saying just along with that, we saying anywhere between 97, 98, 99, around there. What
2000,
you
yeah, all
get
that
right?
shit.
What
Yeah,
you get
facts.
fly? What you get fly back then?
Shit, just straight regular polo, you feel me? That's what my mom used to buy me, straight a lot of polo, bro, all the time. I don't know what would, you know what I'm saying, what was her infatuation. So when I got into my teenage years, that's all I wanted was Jordans and polo shit. Facts. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't give a fuck about nobody else. Motherfucker can't tell me shit. Every motherfucking 3-4 days, I had a new pair of Jordans on and Timbs. I remember when Timbs was coming out too. I had the Timbs. Then you know you had the regular constructs. Then niggas was getting the beef from Broccoli's. Then
The
after that,
beef
all the
and
other
broccoli,
flavors
the shit
started
coming
coming out
out
and
around
shit.
that time.
Yeah, yeah,
Word,
yeah, you already know.
word. All right, so you always had a low cut, or you had hair at one time?
Nah, I mean, you know, I had a little hair at one time. You feel me? Like a little high, not high top, but I'm saying my shit was up a little bit. I mean, I had got braids one time and shit like that. But I always, for the most part, kept like a low Caesar. You feel me?
All right, all
Facts.
right, all right. So now we around 16. We starting seeing some good paper for a
Yeah.
16-year-old in the banging thing. Or you become an official? You official at this time?
Yeah, at this time I'm already all over. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely, you know, like I said, Gowanis and shit. Now at that time at Gowanis though, you know, it was kind of like an issue to get money because salute to Shiz, man. You know what I'm saying? Because Shiz is like 3 years older than me, but that's who I really fell up under growing up. You know what I'm saying? At that time, because you know what I'm saying, when you know he had more going on, but even with him, you know, you had dudes at that time like Crime, Bama, you know what I'm
Shout it
saying?
out,
Fleet,
Bama.
yeah, Fleeto and a whole bunch of people that was from out there. Like they wasn't like you couldn't get money, you wasn't doing nothing if you wasn't fucking with their team, you know. And then we used to have to sneak around in the buildings and shit like that, get money, you know what I'm saying? And then if we see niggas is coming, it's a little regular shit. They used to tell us, yo, you better get off the block, we're gonna shoot y'all little niggas, shit like that. But then the Fed sweep came. So when that Fed sweep came, all of them is gone. So now it's open market in the hood, you heard? And that's when, you know, I started doing my thing more in Gowanis. I left Red Hook a little bit alone because I figured that I was hot over there with the
how many
police
buildings?
already.
How many buildings that piece got? Gowanis.
About like 20, like 26 or some shit like that.
Yeah,
26,
yeah, big
28.
piece. Word, no freaky.
Now, yeah, ain't too, you know what I'm saying? Ain't too big and shit like that. But it's his own little section. But then you got White Corf up the block. You got to remember, right? And then if you cross Fulton, if you go walk 3-4 blocks down after Hoyt Skimmerhorn, you get to Fulton. You cross that, you got Fort Greene right there. You understand what I mean?
All right, so boom. All right, between this time, when you catch that first little trip to the precinct and all that, you catch another bid, or you still jail free right now?
Now I'm on the run though, because that first case, I never, you know what I mean? Like I never, like I said, I ain't stay in school.
Oh,
know
so
how that
you
shit
on the
go.
run the whole year? You ain't go to school, you ain't get the job, none of that.
So I'm on the run. So now, you know what I'm saying, I'm not staying at home because I'm figuring they're gonna come to my house. So I'm staying at, you know, girls' cribs or my homies' cribs, you know what I mean, different places getting money. So I'm going back and forth from like Red Hook, the Gowanis, the Sunset. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm going to Brownsville because I used to fuck with some chick in Van Dyke Projects, you heard? So I was over there.
Shout out Van Dyke. Shout out Building. Shout out Brownsville Houses, MGV, shout it out. Seth Low, shout it out. Howard, shout it out.
Facts. You know, and that's how I learned it was crazy over there too, because I had to get it popping over there because you know how Brownsville is, B, and you know what I'm saying, they wasn't they and it was worse. It was worse because they was looking at me like, oh, you ain't from out here, and you fucking a chick from out here, you feel me? And you from a different projects? Oh nah, yeah. So I had to go through some shit over there, but at the end of the day,
niggas down. Yo, who the fuck is this nigga right here, dude?
Yeah, you know how that shit go. You know what I'm saying? But so so boom, so I'm on the run this whole time. I'm getting money. I'm doing what I'm doing. I at the time, let me rewind it a little bit too, because I had got kicked out of certain schools. I started going to John Jay High School. I was supposed to go to Savage. Yeah, I was supposed to go to Savage J. Hill, but they closed it because it was so bad. I guess, you know what I'm saying? They just wanted to get the 11th and 12th graders out. So 9th and 10th grade, it wasn't allowing in that school. So I ended up going to John Jay. So in John Jay, that's when I started running the Crips and all that from Flatbush. We started, you know what I mean? We was getting it in with them. You know what I mean?
Flatbush was heavy with the Rips at that time.
Yeah, that's a fact. You know what I mean? But even with that, though,
heavy with the Rips from what I heard.
Right, but you know how I always found the loop, and certain dudes fuck with me because, like I said, remember, one of my sisters used to go to Erasmus. So you remember, Erasmus was an all Crip high school. You understand what I'm saying? So, being that I knew some of her friends and shit, the girls and shit like that, I was trying to talk to, whatever. Then I started meeting dudes that was Crip, and I guess, they caught a liking, whatever. You know how that shit go. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna be your enemy because of a color. Some people just gonna click. You know what I mean?
Some people know freaky gotta feel your vibe.
Right. So when I was going to that school, it was Crips that we was going at it with each other, and then it was like 2 or 3 Crips where we just avoided each other. We wasn't banging on each other, but we was all right. We was cool. You feel me? So that's how that went.
Shout it out, New Zealand. Tamu, shout it out. Big Cat, Whip Wop, shout it out. Glad you're pulled up, yo. Sunset Free Rod Diggs. We go get to that Rod Diggs conversation. Son got a hell of a story, so that Rod Diggs conversation might be a part 2 or something like that. But we go touch on that too, no freaky.
Yeah, it's bits and pieces of that. And I'm saying we definitely gonna have another part with you, bro, for that. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Because and it's certain shit that I can't talk about. You know what I'm saying? Certain shit, you know what I'm saying, with old boy, you know what I'm saying, that I can't talk about.
Discuss certain shit, word.
Yeah. But
free son today, free son, word.
That's a fact. Free son, you know what I mean? Free Rod Diggs, and everybody that didn't cooperate from the hood, and all you bitch ass niggas from the hood that cooperated against son, y'all know who y'all are. That's why y'all can't go back to the hood. Y'all motherfuckers is faded and all type of shit because y'all wasn't loyal. I was always taught, you know what I'm saying, I made the decisions on my own in life. So if I join something or whatever I do, I gotta accept the consequences and ride it out. You understand what I'm saying? Period. Now after everything's said and done,
for a reason.
Right. And now after everything's said and done, then I could, look at my mistakes and not make the same choices. But at that certain time, that tells a lot about a character with somebody. You know what I'm saying? You ride a wave or you become a part of something, you know what I'm saying? And then, you start complaining and bitching, or you say it ain't fair of the consequences. When you knew what the fuck was going on, you feel me? I don't blame you, bro.
Before you signed up, word.
Everything that happened to me in my life as a child, until I got older, I've made those decisions. God put all of us on the earth, you know what I'm saying, to be gods and make our own decisions as godly men, you know what I'm saying, and create your own realm, create your own path. So at the end of the day, that's what I stick by. You feel me?
I salute that shit. That's my motto too, B. I salute that right there. Word. I mean, we all got choice and will, and sometimes even the fuck ups through your life experience be the best teachers.
That's
Your
a
fuck
fact.
ups most of the time be your best teachers, b. That's a
Yeah,
fact. If you the type of nigga that's gonna learn from the loss you took and make it a lesson, turn that loss into a lesson. If you that type of nigga, some of your worst times be the best things you can learn from.
that's a
That's the
fact.
whole thing. So, all right, so back to the hood. Around the hood, you was a likable dude, or you kept static. You had problems. What kind of nigga you was going through the hood?
Yeah, I got into the stick up game heavy, so it was always like if you ain't fuck with me,
Yeah, I
other
might be
niggas
the
was
only Brooklyn nigga ain't really on, and I'm from the Ville. I might be the only Brooklyn nigga ain't really. I'm a
so
congratulator, not a hater. Not saying all stick up niggas is haters. I'm just saying that was my mentality. I'm a congratulator, not a hater.
nah, but yo, you feel me? I got into that stick up shit at the time because the dudes that was around me, it was like two or three, they was doing it and it was easy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit was
You put
easy.
that thing in the face, no freaky. A nigga go damn near do what you ask. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or even if you run down and grab it, you know what I'm saying? Like you know how that shit go, bro. But
A nigga
so
made me
so
take my
so
own shit off one time, b. No
so
freaky.
it was crazy
Nigga made
because in
me
the hood,
my shit in all that one time.
yeah, world, yeah, that's wild. But yo, you hear me though? That shit kind of bad though, because like anytime something happen in the areas that you be in, people automatically think it's coming from you because
You
you
the
known
first
for that.
suspect.
Yeah, you know what
Word.
I'm saying? So I used to get mad drama with niggas that I ain't even know until like I found out what was going on because they thought me and my homies did the shit. You feel me? So it was just that shit was just wild, bro. But
Then let
that's it.
me take
That's
that
it.
back. I've been known back in the day to put my gun down on niggas, but it was always I always calculated shit like if a nigga got 5 birds or better, yeah, we running in that. Oh, he got 30, 40 grand, 50 grand or better. Oh yeah, we going in that. If the
Yeah, yeah,
split is
yeah.
right. If it's two, three niggas, we splitting 50. Yeah, I want a piece of that. No freaky. But other than
But you gotta
that,
understand though. You gotta understand when you like 15, 14, 16, whatever, you don't give a fuck. Like you trying to, even if it's 10 bands, 7 bands, 5, you get like, listen,
yeah, that's
I
good
done had
money.
shit.
That's good money.
I done had
That's
shit where I
Perry
only had
Perry
like
money. That's Paris Super money.
3,500.
That's Jordan
Look,
money and all that good shit back then.
yeah, look, 3,500. Like one time I caught some shit for 3,500, like 7 pounds of bud at that time. You know what I'm saying? A blick. You know what I'm saying? And a couple shits here and there, but that was only for me and somebody else. So at that time, as a teenager, that's great. Nigga, we just got all these pounds right here, bud. You know what I'm saying? And we got a little bit of cash and we got a blicky. Oh, yeah, it's over. And I felt, you know what I'm saying? Even though that shit wasn't nothing, but at that time, that shit fed the adrenaline. It fed, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers, you know,
Let me
I
ask
ain't
you a
gonna lie,
question, being
bro.
that you Spanish, right? And
Yeah.
I ask and I watch and I witness your generation, the generation before you, because I'm from the generation before you. I witnessed it and seen it with myself. Matter of fact, I took a page from them and tucked it into my catalog, and that's how I was able to build this attribute. But I noticed no matter what they doing, whether it be construction, especially hustling and all that good shit, Spanish niggas, I don't know if your parents taught you, your culture taught you. Nigga, 9 times out of 10, niggas is good at keeping a little stash, holding some bread. Like you may see, I may go spend a couple something and look good, but most of that is in the tuck real quick. You was one of them niggas.
You got to. Yeah, you got to. You got to, because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Once you broke, then what you gonna do? Like I don't bro. I always it's been in situations where I even lied to like my family about how much money I got because you know what I'm saying? If you keep giving, you know what I'm saying, you're never gonna pass that stepping stone, get on your feet for you to be able to take care of yourself, then take care of others. See, people always be like, yo, you know what I'm saying, you gotta take care of other people and they're gonna take care of you. Yes, that's true, but that comes later on in life. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta
Selfish
put
savior first.
people to the side, your loved ones, whoever, even if you might look like a fucked up individual, but at the end of the day, you got to get yourself right before you can help anybody else. Period. I don't care if
Hey yo,
that
my
goes for your
motto is done to
children.
this day. I'm a single man, but if I ever bag a chick, I'm telling you now, ladies. If
What?
you ask me how much money I got, if you ask me for some money, if let's
I
say
ain't
I
got
got a hundred
nothing.
dollars, right? If you ask me, say I got a hundred
I ain't
dollars
got
in
no
my
bank
pocket. If
account
you
or
ask
nothing.
me how much I
That's a
got, I'm
fact.
gonna say 50, cause y'all gonna want
Yep.
the whole 100. I'm gonna say 50 off top. We could break the 25. We could break the 50 and go ahead. I give you the 25, but for some reason, I'm like that to this day, B. How much money you got? I may have fucking 25 grand on me. I got about 500 on me. I'm one of them niggas, B.
That's a fact. You had to be like that. You feel me? I was like that with the bud and all that shit in the hood too. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause they motherfuckers want to keep smoking your shit and not throw into the cipher. You know, see what I mean? Shit like that. So I used to be like, nah, I ain't got no more bud. Cause then if I'm sitting here lighting up all the time, you know what I mean? You just gonna come over here and smoke like, you know, little kid shit. You know how that shit went.
All right, so listen, outside of the hustling, right? Because I know
Yeah.
in my era coming up, especially 88, 89, that's my freshman year of school and all that. I know, like, even besides the hustling, besides trying to be tough, even if you was tough, acting tough, like what you was into. You was into hip hop, you was into dancing, you was into graffiti, what other type of shit you was into.
Nah, yeah, I was into hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like my mother was into hip hop, so me when I started listening to music, that was basically what I was listening to, and of course like salsa, you know what I mean, Spanish music and stuff like that, merengue, what's you know what I'm saying, bachata, all that, you know, regular Spanish household or Latino household as they would say, but predominantly it was more English hip hop rap. You know what I'm saying? That's what my mother was listening to. One of the first cassette tapes at that time that I bought um was it was either between I'm trying to pick because I used to like Biggie, right? Biggie's first album, or actually I used to believe it or not, Coolio. You know what I'm saying? I used to like that gangster shit. So I bought a cassette tape of one of Coolio's old shit from the West Coast
This
along with
nigga
Biggie
said
shit.
Coolio. Oh, he said Shakur. Shakur,
That's a
this
fact.
nigga said Coolio.
That's a fact.
He was
Yeah.
watching that movie. He was
That
watching
used to
that
be
movie with
I
Michelle
watched that
Pfeiffer.
movie, bro. That's a fact. Hey yo, I seen that Gangster's Paradise shit. I said, oh yeah, this is some gangster shit right here. And I mean, I used to watch that. I watched that movie like 200 times back to back. You heard? That was my shit. I said, yo, I'm getting that and that Biggie shit. I went and got both of them shit. And it's crazy. My mother didn't even know I bought them shits. You know what I'm saying? And then when she seen me, you know what I'm saying, she was like, yo, where you get that from? I was like, yo, I went, you know, downtown and shit and copped them shits and shit like that. She's like, you wow, but she didn't care though. That's what I like to
Yeah,
listen to. She just let me. You feel me?
yeah, yeah. He fuck.
Word.
Yeah, that was watching Gangster Paradise. What?
That's a fact.
Word. Hey, yo, I hold on. Another little intermission, real quick. Let's see some people coming to build. Shakur,
Mhm.
shout it out, yo. Tamu,
That's
you
a fact.
already know, all the way from New Zealand. Tamu, you're a good supporter, homie. I appreciate you. That's a fact. All right, so boom. All right, see, yeah, I can't get Coolio. R.I.P. Coolio, yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, all right, so,
That's a fact though. But look, I
hey,
wouldn't be
Frank
keeping it a buck, you
Montana,
heard?
shout
If I
it
tell
out.
you anything else, it'd be a lie though, man. That's a fact.
Hey, yo, matter of fact, Tamu, listen, Tamu. I could tell that was some years ago because I see you got hair and all that. No freaky, you got a little bigger. You know what I mean, no freaky statue wise and all that. But you might need to jump back in that studio. That shit was fire. But your Grizz, all right. So around the time, what's around the age and the time you catch your first real bid, even if it's a skid bid, whether you in DFI, you going to Rikers or whatever. When this started to
Nah,
happen for you,
I was 18.
what's the charge?
On robbery, assault, and shit like that. And then remember that case that I was on the run for.
Still on the run, word.
Yeah, but they end up giving me time serving, and because that shit wasn't that serious compared to the new shit that I caught. You feel me? And so yeah, I was fighting that case and shit on the island for a minute. Um, I had two co-defendants too. One of my co-defendants, both of them was older than me, man. Like, not mind you, when I was in the hood, I was chilling with older people. You know what I'm saying? Like
Always, yeah,
always. So they
always.
both in their 30s. They both in their 30s, right? And I'm motherfucking 18 years old. So that go to show you who the fuck I was around. You feel me? And
Oh, you
you
was
know,
around niggas that weren't playing no games. Head busters.
and,
We call them
and,
niggas
and to
head
keep it a
busters
buck,
back
they
in the day.
seen that to keep it a buck with you, it's not only that, but they was using the nigga. You feel me? They seen I was an aggressive little nigga. You know what I mean? I won't get that much time. You know what I mean? Let me put we gonna you know how this shit do. They use little niggas for crash test dummies. I was one of those. I'm gonna keep it a buck. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. But anyway, I end up doing that. It wasn't my first time in the island, but it was my first time going up north. You feel me? You know,
All
and
right, so now when we get into the island,
yeah,
being that you Spanish, but you already on the streets banging Damu, you banging the triple O on the streets, you hitting the island, it's racial tension crazy. You Spanish, but you running with the Olas. What's that like? Oh, you saying nah? All right, tell me, what's going on?
Hey, yo, what about my mother on the island? Really? My first time on the island, I never experienced that, bro. Like any adolescent, because I remember I was an adolescent still. You feel me? Even up until when I caught that charge at 18, any adolescent house that I went to, it was none of that.
Yeah,
it wasn't none of that. It wasn't even really color banging like that. You had Crips, Bloods, Latin Kings, everybody in the same house at times. I mean, yeah, you had some houses.
What year are we talking about?
We talking about, you know what I'm saying, 2002, 2003, you know what I'm saying, all the way to 04. You heard? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the 4 building. Yeah, we took 3 main, 5 main, 2 upper, 2, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? This is when Get Low was in there, the Crip nigga that everybody be talking about, you know what I'm saying? Get Low was in there at the time. You know what I'm saying? I think it was 03, 04. He was there around that time. You had some Spanish dude named Rocky and Bacalao. They was nice with their hands. They was boxers. They had like 2 up on one side or 2 up at the time. You know what I'm saying? I ended up going to 3 main. You know what I'm saying? I was there with my son Dip and a whole bunch of, yo, bro, I could break this whole shit down to you. You hear me? But there was no racial tension at all. I ain't start seeing that shit till I got around older Spanish dudes and black dudes. And then when I started going up north, when they started doing all that other shit. You know what I'm saying?
You just hold on, back up. See, I ain't catch, that was a jewel that y'all ain't even catch right there. The younger niggas was rocking, yo, everything is everything. We don't care nothing about that. It was the older heads that was causing the division. It was the older heads wanting to keep the separation, because at the end of the day, the only one eating off the separation in the division is the older heads. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah. Keep building, Lord.
Facts. And this is why to this day I say what I say about them, like these OGs, not all of them, but a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I've been through this shit. I was one of those people that went through the wave. You feel me? So anyway, so yeah, you know, I'm on the island, whatever, boom, boom. I end up copping out to my shit. So hold on, let's backtrack though. So on the island, I end up landing in a house with the Crip dude from East New York named B Murder. Remember I told you that he held me down and all that shit? You know what I mean? And you know, that was a surprising to see him. We hugged each other, we dapped it up, whatever, we talked for a minute. So in that house right there, you have predominantly Brooklyn and Bronx niggas. And everybody, you know what I'm saying, you had, being that he was Crip, you know what I'm saying, you had a few Crips in there, like 7 or 8 in the house. But you had homies too in there, you know what I'm saying, for the Bronx, Brooklyn, everywhere. So we was all rocking, everything was good money, you feel me? Now,
hold on, you telling me the whole time nobody is riling on niggas, nobody really
not on each other. Now we doing it to other houses and shit. Yeah, when we go to the mess hall, you know what I'm saying, when we go to the little library, when we go to the yard, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that, visitor room floor. Yeah, hell yeah, we getting it in, hell yeah. We doing all type of shit like that. But where the house that I was in, every time, I mean, the niggas was good money. Everybody was, you know, macking. Yeah, we washed niggas up that came through that tried to take over, that was on some other shit. But we had that shit, like we was getting tobacco in there, we was getting bud, the COs was under the wing, like we was good money, you feel me? So, and it wasn't really because of me, it was already like that before I got there. You know what I'm saying? I just, you know what I mean, just came in and then, you know, knew certain people. But, you know, I had to do what I had to do. When he ended up leaving, it was me, and shout out to this dude named Red. It was a Puerto Rican dude that was G-Shine. He was around my age too, 17, 18, named Red from the Bronx. And come to find out, he stopped the house from smoking me because somebody else put me on point. I don't know why, but you know, it was over all right, because I guess where he was from at in the Bronx, they was more on banging on the Crip niggas, and I'm on some Brooklyn shit. Like I don't give a fuck if you was Blood, Latin King, Crip. If you from Brooklyn, you come in this house, ain't nobody touching you. You feel me? That's how I was on it. But they was on a different mentality. So I still had more people that was leaning towards me, and people going from, you know, from Gowanis that was pulling up and all that shit from the hood. So I guess son didn't really do that. But as everybody started leaving, you know, niggas was plotting. You feel me? Like, yo, we gotta get son up out of here, whatever. But he ended up stopping that though. So I respect son. I mean, to this day, man, I never bumped into him again. Oh, I know they used to call him Red. He was Puerto Rican, you know what I mean, from the Bronx. G-Shine, homie. Salute to him. You know what I'm saying? I mean? But it was so crazy though, because it was at one point that I was in a house full of Crips, right? And it was Bloods too, but niggas thought that I was Crip. You understand what I'm saying? So check this funny shit out. So now I get sentenced. Now it's time for me to go up north. Boom. So the first place I go to is Washington Correctional Facility. You know, that's an adolescent spot. I didn't go to Green. I went to Washington, right? So, you know, I go out. I don't really know too much. It's my first time. You know what I'm saying? They put me in B1 dorm. I go in. It's B1. That's the first dorms right here. As soon as you coming off the bus and shit. B1. Boom. So I'm going to the yard, whatever. I'm meeting certain people and shit like that. That I was on the island with. So there was a few dudes that we smoked out the crib. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how that shit go. So they was trying to label me saying, oh yeah, that he was fucking with them Crip niggas down there. He up top now. So now check the funny shit out. There was niggas from Red Hook there that was stoned. I mean,
oh,
so
they trying to say you switched your flag.
Not trying to say they didn't know. They was just trying to say that I was Crip, period. That like that's me from my hood, you know what I'm saying, in the streets and all this sucker shit, right? They don't even know what's going on. So stupid of them, right? There's people there from my hood, people there from Red Hook, people there that went to high school with me, you know what I'm saying? And they vouched. It was like, y'all bugging the fuck out. Like, I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But this is So when I explained the situation to the niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, because, you know, B Murder, that was on the island. They had the crib, son, held me down, nigga, vibe, boom, whatever. Everything good money. Motherfuckers didn't want to hear that, though. They was like, all right, we respect what you're saying, and we not saying that that's what you are, but you got to put some work in. Straight like that. You feel me? Nigga told me straight like that. So I'm going to keep it a buck. I didn't question it. Remember, I'm 18 years old. I just went up top at this time. I'm trying to prove something. I got pride issues. I'm all right, I put it in where? Yo, chill. You know what I'm saying? We're going to come out to the night yard.
This nigga ready to make the movie. I hear you. It be like that. It be like that.
You know, I just want to get the shit out the way, bro. I hate sitting on shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to get the shit out the way. So,
pop first before somebody pop on you.
Right. So this other dude from Red Hook and shit like that, he had to take a play too. I forgot for some reason. So they point some dude out. So we go under the, like, if you go to Washington, the yard, if you go on the left right there, they got like a little it's like, I don't even know what to call it, man. It's like a little hut, but it's long and shit with tables and shit like that. So if it rains, you can stand under there. They got a TV under there and all that. So anyway, son was over there. We go over there. We popped on this nigga. Come to find out, it's the wrong person, right? It's the wrong person. So now this starts a war because the person that we end up popping on, you understand what I'm saying? The nigga we end up popping on happened to be Stone. You understand what I'm saying? So now it starts a fucking war, shit like that. Everybody leave the jail, whatever. Boom. Now I go to the box. So now I'm in the box. They send me to what the fuck they send me to for? They send me to Fish Scale S blocks. That was a double bunk spot. You know what I mean? I go to Fish Scale S block. So I'm in there, whatever. They put me double bunk with somebody, some other Spanish dude. I don't know. He ended up leaving. Then I don't know. It's just mad weirdos. I got into a fight with my bunkie because I think, I don't know, I was missing some stamps or some shit like that. And I come to find out, like, I think, you know, he was sneak thieving type shit. Like, you know how that shit go in there, bro. And he didn't tell me or he lied to me. I'm like, bro, there's only me and you in here. Ain't no way nobody else be in a box, nigga. Ain't nobody walking up in here taking nothing. Nigga, like, what? Ooh, you know, we out of there. So level one again.
Stamps is serious. Them stamps is commissary. Them stamps is money, nigga.
Right. So now I'm level one. Now I'm level one. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm telling the police, yo, don't bring nobody in here because anytime y'all bring somebody in here, I'm popping on them or rip. You heard? They ain't believe me. Okay. So boom, what happens? They you know how they open the rec pen door and they were like, yo, step out on the back. You know what I'm saying? They let the other motherfucker in to uncuff him. I ain't even wait till they uncuffed the nigga. I says, I ain't even closed the whole rec pen door. As soon as he came in, popped on him. Y'all thought I was playing? Boom. Now they ain't putting over. They send me to Southport. This is my first time going to Southport. So you know that single cell. Boy, oh boy. That was an experience that was like, I don't even really want to talk too much on here, but that shit was disgusting in there, man.
Hold on. We go save it right there. Episode 1, episode 2, we go pick up in Southport. Right. Good people. Know. Good Facts. People. Grizz. Salute, my G. You got a hell of a story.
You already know. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the channel.
The surface, no freaky. You got a hell of a story, my G. Word. But yo,
all right, bro. You already know.
We go talk in the background, set up episode 2 and all that. Word.
Yeah, hit me, bro. You already know how to get to me. I got you, bro. Salute to you. Salute to your channel. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, having me up here. You know what I'm saying? To be able to tell a little bit of my story. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people over here, they don't give brothers an opportunity for that. You know what I'm saying? It's just, all type of other stuff. But I definitely appreciate people like you. You know what I'm saying? And keep doing the work, bro.
My G. My shit, when I do an interview, I don't care who got smoke. If you don't got smoke, none of that. When you do my interview, we ain't talking about none of the smoke. I want to get to know the person. And I want the people who even just tune in for the smoke to get to know the person behind the smoke. You dig?
Facts.
Word. But yo, salute, good people. Y'all stick around. We go pop our shit. Grizz,
you're ready.
Episode 2. You see you on episode 2, homie. Good. Good people, what's goody? What's goody? What's the topic, yo? What y'all want? These YouTube streets. These YouTube streets. Nasty, yo. I ain't even know if I was gonna talk about the YouTube streets, right? But yo, listen, these YouTube streets, this shit better than the NBA finals. This shit better than the BET Awards. This shit better than Love and Hip Hop. This shit better than fucking, I don't even, yo, these YouTube street shit crazy. Shit crazy out here, yo. Knowledge Born, that's my G right there. Knowledge and Mac, B. I think Knowledge and Mac mean go be beefing on these YouTube streets until these niggas is as old as fucking Fred and Grady, nigga. Fred Sanford and Grady, them niggas gonna have salt and pepper all over the place, and niggas still gonna be beefing. Niggas gonna have suspenders on with flannel button ups and all type shit. And them two niggas still gonna be beefing, yo. Yeah, I said it is what it is. I fuck with both of them niggas. BK all day. I rocks with both of them niggas, B. So I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing. I rock, but them niggas gonna be beefing until them niggas is wearing dentures. Them niggas is gonna be wearing dentures. Them niggas still gonna be beefing, B. Niggas gonna meet each other finally. They finally gonna meet each other 20 years from now, and niggas gonna be fighting with their kings in the middle of the street and all type shit. Watch, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Yeah, these YouTube streets crazy, yo. Listen, smoke with Son. Son got some smoke. Son and that. Listen, the only thing I'm gonna say about that right there, respectfully or disrespectfully, however you take it, I'm like DGR with this shit. I'm definitely like DGR with this shit. Great minds think alike. A alike, B alike, C alike. Unless it's a medical disorder where you really bipolar or schizophrenic, if it's that, it is what it is. We gotta let it ride. But if it's not that, like DGR say, you can't be with the smoke 1 minute, ready to see it, send the whole team at niggas, put bounties on niggas' heads and all of that, and play victim, even when you talking to niggas. Because I watch this. Let's say the movie New Jack City, right? Let's say the movie New Jack City, right? Am I supposed to shoot everybody but Keisha, knowing that she'll pop my top, no freaky? Knowing she'll pop my top, no freaky, am I supposed to let her live because she a woman? Keisha go kill a nigga. She a murder mommy. Respect the murder mommies. I respect all the murder mommies. I respect all the gangster mommies and all of that, right? But if you go be a murder mommy and you go be a gangster mommy, be a murder mommy and a gangster mommy at all times. I ain't never really seen true murder mommies and true gangster mommies play victim. Oh, they talking to a female. Real murder mommies and real gangster mommies, fuck who they talking to, nigga. It's lit. It's lit. Fuck who they talking to. It's lit. So I'm with DGO on that shit right there, B. I'm with DGO on that. Other than that, I ain't got too much to say about that right there, B. What else going on out here? I see Trays. I see Trays. That nigga Trays. That nigga. That nigga Trays made sure he was gonna let his voice be heard. That's a whole fact. And I really don't too much blame Son. Niggas say Trey's on a tour and all of that. I really don't blame Trey's too much for being on a tour. I really don't. It's his time to pop shit. Niggas got their time to pop shit. Let Trey's pop his shit. So I really ain't mad at that, B. What else going on out in these YouTube streets? Smitty Brim. I'm sorry, Brim. But it's on the YouTube streets. Hey, yo, beloved. I love you like cooked food, homie. But it's on the YouTube. Hey, yo, I don't know what type of knowledge and cosmology, babe. I don't know. I don't know. See, we just popping up on these YouTube streets as a creator. I'm popping up a year and a half as a creator. Now, if you go on my shit, that shit may say like 2017, because that's when I joined YouTube and started watching content on YouTube. My show ain't been popping that long. My show only been popping a year and a few months, right? But Even when I was on in 2017, I ain't know about this sector. I was watching documentaries and all of that shit, right? And then when I came to freaky, so-called to the dirty sector, it wasn't with Hassan, watching Hassan Campbell. I don't rock with Hassan. I don't like that nigga, right? Well, I don't like that nigga character. I can't say I don't like that nigga because I don't know him personally. But that nigga Haas character, I don't like that nigga. So I was in other arenas up for debate and all of that good shit, right? But yo, listen, I ain't know, niggas been around for a minute. I ain't know mom been around 3-4 years. I just met mom when she started popping up on old boy shit in the river and all of that, right? That's when I met mom. I was been knew about Rashida, Keisha, whatever you want to call it, hip hop caviar. I been knew about mom, been rocking with mom, right? But I ain't even know that smoke existed. Like this shit is 2, 3, 4 years. Hey yo, Bay, I don't know. Fucks with you, God. I don't know though, B. I don't know what with you and I don't know. That's the new smoke right now, Knowledge and Bay. That's the new smoke, DGR. That's the new smoke. I don't know. This nigga. Hey yo, one thing about Knowledge, like him, love him, hate him. That nigga's consistently the same character. Knowledge don't give a fuck. If you ain't team, fuck you. If you ain't team, fuck you. If you say any slick shit, he on your head, no freaky. Any inkling of slick shit, that nigga on your head, no freaky. Other YouTube streets, boy. And even though I don't rock with you, because I rock with you at one time, what I'm about to say is from the heart. No malice, intent, none of that. Even though, let's get it correct, you know I know. We don't fuck around, no freaky. Right? But boy, ain't nothing worse, boy. Let's say you got your paper up. I'ma salute you for getting your paper up. But boy, ain't nothing worse than seeing a nigga with money, act like a new nigga with money. We too old for that, B. That's the worst shit in the world. To act like a new nigga with money. If you got your paper up, get your paper up. You whipping foreigns out here, whip them foreigns. You living your best life, nigga, live your best life. But nigga, the saddest thing in the world, I don't know if niggas ain't man enough or woman enough to tell you truthfully. The saddest thing in the world is to see a nigga with money act like a nigga with new money. For example, Hassan Campbell. Hassan was a regular Bronx River nigga. Big ass jeans. He ain't had no paper, big extra large t-shirts and all that. Soon as that nigga got some paper, that nigga whole shit changed, B. Nigga start talking cash shit. Soon as he got a little paper. Soon as them YouTube checks started piling up, he talk cash. New, you know what I mean? Acting brand new. Nigga been a bum nigga all his life. Now you want to act brand new. Nigga, don't be that nigga, B. Don't be that nigga, B. Don't be that nigga. I'm just telling you that shit, son, because the shit don't look good from grown man time, B. If you go stunt, it's a way to stunt. It's a way to stunt on grown man time, B. I ain't new that. I've been wearing Shine since 13. Let's go to YouTube history. Day one, I came on Shine, and B, this ain't new to me. You know what I mean? I came with my little swag. This ain't new to me, so niggas can't say Blocko acting brand new. Don't matter if I go inside and come out with all my shit, looking like Slick Rick or something. Niggas can't say Blocko acting brand new, because Blocko been doing this. If you ain't never been doing something, you gotta gradually, you know what I mean, start on niggas. On niggas. Look at Five Guard. Five Guard prime example. Not Five Guard, pardon self, not Five Guard. Nah, not that nigga. Yeah, Five Guard, that's his name, right? That's son name, right? Spanish nigga with the baldy. Son be rocking with T.I., that's his name, right? Whatever that nigga name is, that was on 050 platform, but be rocking with T.I., who came into the money off the stocks and all that good shit. Yeah, look at that nigga. I mean, that nigga doing, I mean, he gradually showing y'all niggas the progression of a nigga who came from nothing to a nigga with money. And you respect that gradual progression, no matter how much he jump out niggas with the Dolce and Gabbanas or the Versace's or the this or the that. No matter how much he gradually, now he ain't bombard niggas with that shit. Anytime niggas bombard niggas with some shit, it look corny. It look like you trying to shine on niggas instead of trying to shine a light with niggas. Look different. But that other shit though, that ankle monitor shit and state to state and the bonds and all that, be if we was in good terms right now, you would have to stay away from me. If we was in good terms, you would have to stay away from me the way you move and be. I don't want no phone conversations, no nothing, be. Shit looking spooky. That shit looks spooky, B. Maybe it ain't spooky. I don't know your fucking business. I don't know how you the only somebody that's able to do that. Maybe you ordered, maybe you special. Maybe you special. Maybe you are the only nigga who able to do that, right? But I don't know how that happens. I don't know how that happens. Mikey B, Smitty Brown, I see they working on the peace talks and trying to get shit, you know what I mean, on a good algorithm. My thing is with that Playboy niggas is not involved into the same shit. Certain niggas tune in for the fuckery. They tune in for the bullshit. They tune in for the lights, camera, action. Certain niggas tune in for education. Certain niggas tune in for whatever the fuck they tune in for. Niggas is not on the same page, so how you gonna be on the same accord? You know the niggas that's on peaceful time, because they be on your panels. You talk to these niggas in the background. You know the niggas that's on that type of time. So have them type of conversations only dealing with niggas on that type of time. We can't have a conversation about peace when a nigga whole platform ain't about peace. A nigga whole platform about rah-rah. So if his platform is about rah-rah, how you expect a nigga to be on some peace shit? A nigga like me, I don't want my platform to be on that type of time, but I ain't no saver nigga type of time nigga. I'm a history nigga. And me personally, I enjoy all type of shit. I enjoy the fuckery. I enjoy it, but I can't lie. I can't lie. I enjoy the fuckery. See, yeah, you might see me. You definitely go see me in Knowledge Born shit. I enjoy the fuckery. Not saying I believe everything that nigga say. That nigga is well entertaining in the way he presents it. That's the nigga difference. That's his gift. That's his gimmick on these YouTube streets. All y'all niggas pop shit about each other. But it's something about the way that nigga Knowledge pop shit, no freaky, get up under your skin. I don't know if it's the voice. I don't know if it's the 3, 4, 5 hours he can rant. I don't know if it, whatever it is, when that nigga does his thing, he's entertaining with it. I don't care about him and Mac mean beef because I fucks with Mac. So I don't care about that. But when he pop his shit, it's entertaining. Sometimes when Mac pop his shit, it's entertaining. But no disrespect, that nigga got a different type of charisma with his shit. No freaky. That's all. All y'all niggas pop shit. All y'all niggas pop shit. But some niggas is better at popping their shit than others. And the nigga Knowledge Born is one, he's one of the good ones at it. Yeah, I give him that. China Brim, the hat. The hat said, yo, leave me the fuck alone. I salute that. All bullshit aside. I salute that. The hat said, yo, leave me the fuck alone, B. You know what I mean? Keep my name out your mouth. Leave me the fuck alone. I don't want no problems. I'm over here doing me. I respect that. I respect that. What Knowledge Born get into is what Knowledge Born get into. I respect that. I'm one of them niggas. I feel the same way about whoever I rock with. What them niggas do is what them niggas do. You know what I mean? I rock with that nigga for a different reason than I rock with you. You know what I mean? I respect that. Yeah. Trying to say, yo, keep my name out your mouth, B. Let me do me. Well, then, oh, nah. Who I said was gonna be the next one? Knowledge and who? Nah, they ain't gonna. Mikey B. Mikey B took that shit back to the G War. Yeah, y'all made Mikey B Go all the way back to the G War, B. He went all the way back. See, he was just strolling the yard. He was just strolling the yard. He went in one time to get busy. Next one might go be in get busy mode, yo. That nigga was strolling the yard, popping his shit. Mikey came out of character. Not really out of character, because who you are is who you are. You know what I mean? Certain niggas, you gotta address certain niggas a certain way out. That's how he felt like he had to address KB. But this nigga went all the way back to the wall. That nigga DGR like me. And I'm in the background laughing. Because I know DGR fucks with Mikey and he fucks with KB. So DGR like, yeah. Because he really don't want to cut the nigga Mikey off. But he really want to let Knowledge get his shit in. But he really don't want to seem like he let Mikey get more shine than Knowledge, and Knowledge get more shine than Mikey. Both them niggas is alpha male niggas, combative. I mean, they barking real loud at each other right now. So this nigga DGR in the middle, stuck, no freaky. A nigga stuck in the middle, no freaky, B. I hate them situations, DGR. Word to my mother, I hate them predicaments, B. Word, I hate them predicaments, B. That's a fact. And to the knowledge born popping shit about Smitty Brim. I can't say Knowledge never pop shit about Smitty Brim. What I can say is I ain't never heard Knowledge pop shit about Smitty Brim. And if I would have heard Knowledge pop shit about Smitty Brim, me and Knowledge would have had to talk. I ain't gonna call it checking. You don't check nobody you got a level of respect for. So I would have checked them. But me and Knowledge would have had to talk in the background like, yo, what's that about? That's a fact. So that's my bond. I ain't never heard niggas would have to pull receipts for me to believe that. I ain't never heard that. Now I can't say at one time when, you know what I mean, 050 and Knowledge was lit, and when they want comrades like they are now, that nigga might have barked on a whole bunch of people over there just because he was barking on the movement. But I don't remember Smitty Brim being one of them niggas. I don't know. Saladini, I hear Saladin doing big things, trying to get at you in the background. Saladin, I don't know if you still rock with your boy or not, but yeah, I need that in my life. I heard you doing big things over there. No freaky. What else going on? Oh, Melly Mel and Ma. Melly Mel and Ma. My opinion may not be worth nothing. If I believe, keep it all the way G. At one point in time, I used to pull up the knowledge chat, and everybody be in the knowledge chat with the gorilla shit, right? The gorilla shit. I'm like, yo, why the fuck is y'all calling Ma a gorilla? Ma cute. She by the thing right there, she dumb cute. I ain't know it was a little. I thought it was a little slight doctrine. Every woman does a little slight doctrine, the little filters, highlight this and take away this blemish. Every woman does that. So, you know what I mean? I thought it was that. I ain't know it was, and I really still don't know. I know what I believe, but I still really don't know. So let's say the other pictures that's out there compared to the avatar. When niggas was talking about the avatar, I was in there like, yo, she cute. What y'all talking about? And I never tried to holler at Ma. Nah. But I said she was cute. But she kind of cute. She looked good. What y'all talking about? Playful hit me like, yeah, nigga, you bugging. Playful hit me like, nigga, you must have bumped your head. And she ain't hit me in the background. It must have been serious because Playful tapped it in the chat. Nigga, you bumped your head. The fuck is you talking about? I know. Oh, your apology, Playful. But back to Melly Mel and Ma. Me going off the pictures. A Melly Mel. I'm riding with Melly Mel. Melly Mel cute. Yeah, Melly Mel cute. Melly Mel cutie. You a cutie, Melly. You know you a cutie. Melly Mel a cutie. Yeah, I'm riding with Melly Mel on that. That's a fact. Rashida, Keisha, Hip Hop Caviar, vicious. That motherfucker's vicious. You hear me? That motherfucker is vicious. I thought Knowledge was ill. I thought 10 Toes Down was ill when they go get their receipt game and all of that. Y'all niggas is mediocre. Y'all niggas is doing jail records, background checks. This nigga Rashida go get Keisha go get niggas mortgages, bank statements, tours of your crib and all of that. Virtual Keisha doing virtual tours out this motherfucker. That nigga's vicious. Ma is vicious. And I ain't know the history with them two like that. I'm just now learning it. Well, I learned this since last year. Word, but yeah, Keisha vicious, B. I don't want no smoke with Keisha, yeah. I don't want no smoke, yeah. I don't want no smoke, ma. Ma let you know how long you got, what your escrow was. Ma let you know you went to the mortgage for 20, 30 years. Ma, that's a little personal. Hey, yo, Keisha, that's a little personal. Word, and I fucks with old Wax Doggy Dog. I always thought that Wax's mother was a preacher. Listen, let's call it what it is. I know plenty of niggas who come from what you call them? PKs, preacher kids. I know plenty preacher kids, right? I know plenty preacher kids, right? That was in the streets. I know plenty PKs that was in the streets. I know plenty PKs that was in the streets and had to act a certain way around their peoples. You know what I mean? They even get out in the streets. I know plenty of them. I ain't saying that's old boy case. I don't know Wax story. But I ain't mad at that. If he a preacher, I ain't even mad at that if he a preacher. And niggas talk to, if he a preacher, how can he? All right, so listen. And I ain't talking about Keisha with this because she got her point on that. But my thing is this: when y'all be getting to the Bloods and the gangs and how you Muslim, it's like y'all go extra hard on niggas who believe in Islam and banging than y'all do anybody else. It's more Christians who bang than Muslims that's claiming Damu. That good Christian book tell you that shit ain't right. That should tell you that if you a Jew, that good Torah tell you that shit ain't right. Why y'all go so hard, no freaky, when the Muslims that was banging? I never understand that. All three books. If you want to do it like that, the only niggas that's banging should be atheists. God body shouldn't be banging. The only niggas that's banging, throwing up colors should be atheists. If you want to do it like that, because if you believe in a higher power, every higher power or every culture, if you believe in the culture I believe in, tell you that shit ain't right. But niggas was still doing it. So why y'all always seem to really downgrade a Muslim who was banging? I don't understand that. I ain't never understood that, yo. That shit crazy. What So Devon said? That's my number one mod right there. So Devon. Facts. Sir V said facts. Every book trooper laugh at it. Every book say the same shit, right? So if every book say the same shit, we should be talking about, damn nigga, you Christian, why you banging? That should be the question, because it's more Christians that's banging than Muslims that's banging. We should be say, damn nigga, you Christian, nigga. You believe in the salvation and all of that. Why you banging? So if you go down one, down the next. That's just my take on that. Precious Pearl, shout it out. Respectfully, YouTube is the only place I know where gangsters don't move in silence in the real world. Yeah, Pearl, you can't find too many pictures of me. I'm from that era. I think I got one high school picture, maybe freshman year. Yeah, I'm from that era. Niggas taking pictures, fuck you flicking up for. And you hot, nigga. Or you riding. I'm from where before the cameras, when niggas had Polaroids, when the DTs and all of that had Polaroids, and the DTs used to pull up in the hood like you seen this guy before? Nah, son. I ain't got too many pictures in my day. That's a fact. Pictures you see me now is because the nigga is totally out the way. You out the way, then it's time to flick up and do this and do that. When you in the way, I've never understood that. Niggas move backwards, but I guess is what you in the game for. If niggas who in the game for just the clout, that's what they do. Back to boy. You in the game for the clout, or you in the game to get your money and stay out the way? Boy. You in the game for the clout, boy, or you in the game to get your money and stay out the way? We from around the same era, boy, in our era, in our neck of the woods and all of that, that you know what that clout shit do. but it's looking like you want all the clout because you may already be in that situation. I don't know, boy. Shit looking shaky. I don't know. Shit looking shaky. But yo, hey yo, y'all seen I'm trying to get right with the joint. Let's play it one more time. I'm trying to get some, you know what I mean? Get right, get fly on these niggas. Cause this nigga DGR got knowledge born looking brazy with that intro. That intro fire, DGR. DGR, that intro fire. I need some work, B. I need some work for Blocko show, B. You know what I mean? I know ain't nothing free. I cash app you. I need some work for Blocko show, man. Something to do specifically for my lives. Right. Because my pre-records, I kind of like the little intro for my pre-records. But something for my lives. I see Blocko trying to work over here. I ain't even know you could do this shit. Y'all niggas who fuck with me could have been told me you could do this shit. I'm thinking niggas doing something special. I ain't even know all you had to do was go to StreamYard and load the shit up in the countdown and loop it. And y'all niggas don't want to tell Blocko nothing. Niggas be hating on Blocko dog side. They be hating on Blocko dog side. Yeah, DGR, good looking, homie. Yeah. I need something. You know my show. You know Morgan Freeman, the Hoodie Hood Morgan Freeman, Black History with a twist, and all of that good shit. I need something implemented about that. Yeah, in the joint, B. I need that in my life. Holla at me. Bark at your Yalla, Yalla bark back. Shout out Yalla man. Yeah, shout out Yalla man. Word. Shout out my G. That was a good interview we did with Son. If y'all ain't see that interview, I need to go see that interview. The interview the Yalla who taught the Yalla how to Yalla. Son who Nori grew up around and stole this whole style from. Y'all need to go check that if y'all ain't see that. That's a great interview. But yo, Blocko's Angels. Blocko's Angels. I'm trying to pop that off. After Blocko's Angels, Blocko's Henchmen. And I specifically right now got three people right now in mind for Blocko's Henchmen. Y'all gotta holler at me in the background, but I'm gonna put you on the spot. So if it don't happen, niggas gonna know y'all turn me down. If it don't happen, niggas gonna know y'all turn Blocko down, B. Sir Valentino, Mr. DC, Modesty Dom. Sir Valentino, DC, Modesty Doms, because you know you gotta have a murder mommy. The henchman's always gotta have a murder mommy. The murder mommy could get into places the henchman can't get into, right? Murder mommy can get into places the henchman can't get into, so you always need a murder mommy, right? So I need DC, Sir Valentino, Modesty Dom, and I may need one more fella. I gotta search that out. No freaky. One more fella, three fellas, one chick. Blocko's Henchmen. Yeah, I could start off with a monthly segment, like once every month, or we can start off bi-weekly, once every 2 weeks. Or if y'all got the time on your hands, we could do a weekly joint, right? Blocko's Henchmen. And then Blocko's Angels. I got one of the Angels already. One of the Angels solidified solid gangster. She riding out with your boy. I love you and appreciate you for that, mama. That's a whole fact. That's word is born. Love you and appreciate you for that. I got one of the angels riding out with me. I had another angel, and I love and respect that angel too. But the other angel saw some shit the other day, and I respect it. She was like, "Nah, I don't want that type of smoke right there." And I respect that, B. I respect that wholeheartedly. So I got one angel right now. I'm on the search for two more angels. I'm on the search for two more angels, yeah. Put this thing together, make it work. Same thing. You can start off once a month, bi-weekly or weekly, whatever y'all got the time. And it's your content. It ain't my content. It's your content, right? It's your content. Whatever y'all want, especially the Blockos Angels. Whatever ladies talk about, the beauty shop talk. The beauty shop talk that y'all ladies talk in the beauty shop that niggas don't know about. We need that talk on the Blockos Angels, right? Classy though, but even if you got to get ratchet, you do it with a sense of grace, sense of elegance about yourself. You dig? Yeah, I need that. And the henchmen, same shit. Barbershop talk for the henchmen. You know what I mean? From niggas and their emotions, from the hustle, from the day-to-day grind of working, from being a man, whether you're a black man, white man. I need a white dude. I need a white dude or either a Spanish dude. Definite. Yeah, I got somebody in mind. Upstate, somebody, I got somebody in mind. I need a white dude. I would like that. Now, if another black dude, that'll work. But I would like to have a Spanish dude or either a white dude to wrap up. Beaver. 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 I'm going to get at you in the background, Beaver. Oh, shout it out to the hat. The hat say, yo, leave me the fuck alone. I respect that. Dad said, leave me the fuck alone. I respect that, B. You know what I mean? Yeah, right. Shout it out, Brim. Shout it out. But yeah, I need that in my life. Block hole henchman, same shit. Same shit. Even with modesty right there in it. You know what I mean? Modesty, whatever y'all niggas is talking about in the barbershop talk, modesty is that other female that be in there, like the female barber, and be like, yeah, niggas is bugging. Or tell y'all niggas, whatever y'all talk about, how a female look at that shit. Right. Block hole henchman. We need that. Block hole henchman, block holes angels. And let's say this shit pop. If this shit pop and we go know this shit, yeah, show is popping because that's your specific date. Like say Block Holes Henchman, we do Block Holes Henchman on a Sunday, right? We know Sunday is dedicated to Block Holes Henchman. Even if we do it once a month, when we check the analytics, we see, oh, that show was popping. If that show popping, get niggas own show. I still give me my little credit, Block Holes Henchman, but y'all niggas get your own shit and y'all break bread over there, you know what I mean? Word, this YouTube money ain't all of that. But let's say we on my show, let's say we get the numbers up specifically off of your show. Say we make 300, nigga, 100 for me, 100 for you, 100 for you. If it's 3 people, but you know, yeah, we ain't go, yeah, we gotta break it 25 then, nigga, 25, fuck it, we break bread. And if it's really popping, jump out with your own shit. But all I ask is you keep the title, you keep the name of your group, Block Holes Henchman, and you keep the name of your group, Block Holes Angel. Other than that, do what you do. Trying to work on that right there, build something brand new. Let me see what the back block bully talking about. Yo, just talk real talk. You the clip your Monster Mo. Shout out Monster Mo. Yeah, Moby or his shit, B. Shout out Monster Mo. Yo. Behind the bar. You know what? I never really knew about behind the bar. I never really knew about that nigga. I started hearing other niggas. And I heard niggas shouting his name out before, but all respect, dude. The nigga that I heard shouting his name out before, he shot a bunch of niggas' name out who we got beef with. So that one went over my head. No freaky. I really didn't pay attention to it. But then I started seeing a nigga name it, and none for nothing, I like that nigga platform. That nigga's a bug out. That nigga's a bug out. I don't give a fuck if you're a good kid, working man, if you're a gangster, if you this. I don't care about none of that. That nigga's a bug out, B. Yeah, I fuck with behind the bar. That nigga you be getting a lot of smoke though, B. You be getting a lot of smoke, B. Yeah, you be getting a lot of smoke. I think you entertain. I think you welcome the smoke though. I think you one of those. I think you one of those that welcome the smoke. Word. But yo, good people. You already know. Any day above ground is a beautiful day. You heard? Any day above ground is a beautiful day. YouTube streets. If you ain't like what I said, I try to do it respectfully. I ain't call nobody out their names or none of that. I just told you how I see the situation. Cuba, before I get out of here. Cuba Del Bronx. If you ever heard me talk about Cuba Del Bronx, I always say, I like that nigga. He get his money, he do what he do. He stay out the way he do what he do. I'm going to say the same shit. I like that nigga. He stay out his way, he do what he do, even though he over there. Right? Because my problem ain't with over there. My problem with, you already know. But yo, Cuba pulled up on the platform and Cuba said, everywhere he go, niggas is blocking him. Niggas is putting them in timeouts, 300 seconds and all of that. And Cuba point of view was that I'm not son. Even though I rocks with the Nile River, I'm not son. I'm me. If y'all got a problem, y'all ain't got a problem with me. Y'all got a problem with son. I understand that. I understand that wholeheartedly. But I understand that that's on one side of the coin, Playboy, which I was trying to tell you when we was over there with Smitty Brim. Not nothing personal. I ain't got nothing personal with you, nigga. So it wasn't nothing personal for you to say I ain't got no problem with you. I wasn't talking about you and me. I made me as an example. I did use me as an example. The example I used, I said, when I did the live about wax, Trays was on your show. This when Trays was still rocking with the Nile River. Trays told y'all niggas I was doing a live about wax. It had just finished. He had just left and just pulled up on your shit. Y'all was acting like y'all ain't know I did the live. Why he ain't at niggas and this, that, and the third. And Trays said, nah, he told the Nile River to pull up. He at niggas and all of that good shit. See, you went and got this shit and played it on your show and gave y'all critiques of it as y'all was watching it. Of course, not much in my favor. Who gives a fuck though? But y'all gave y'all critique as y'all was watching it. And you said while giving your critique, now I don't know how much I could play because I don't want to get struck for this shit. And I typed in your comments, Playboy, enjoy yourself, knock yourself out. The shit was a monster, right? It was a good flick, right? You know me better than that. A lesser man might have struck you, but you know me better than that. So I was using me as an example. But when you flip that coin, Playboy, if you right there, Kikiing and ha-ha, like right now, I know E. James got smoked with me. Not because I pop shit about E. James, because I'm always Kikiing and ha-ha when there's a comment coming up about E. James. So I know that. I expect that. So when niggas tell me, oh, she over there popping shit about you, Blocko, I don't even go check it because I already expected it. You understand me? Because I'm Kikiing and ha-ha. And I know that some people can't differentiate Kikiing and ha-ha from talking shit about a nigga. If a nigga, boom, I give you one better. What's the nigga name? What's that crazy Spanish nigga name? What's the crazy? Ray Raw. Ray Raw was in Knowledge Born Comments and somebody comments, and he said some funny shit. And I died laughing in the comments. This nigga Ray Raw crazy. And the nigga laughed back with me. Hey, yo, Sonny, with the laughy faces emojis and all that, right? Soon as he typed the laughing emojis, that nigga hit me in my DM or IG talking about, yo, nigga, you know that wasn't me, nigga. You know that wasn't me. I don't even fuck with you, nigga. I said, nigga, I don't give a fuck if it was you or not. The shit was funny, nigga. So I'm one of them niggas. I don't give a fuck who you talking about. You could be talking about me. If the shit funny, the shit funny. I'm a Kiki and ha-ha. Mac Mean, they be in there sometimes. A lot of times I don't Kiki and ha-ha, but sometimes that shit be extra funny. I Kiki and ha-ha. But I ain't popping shit about Mac Mean. If I hear Mac Meme say something funny about knowledge, I'm a kiki. It's funny, nigga. But if you over there doing that, even though you ain't call a nigga name, even though you didn't go to your show and make a video, a reaction video about it, even though you didn't do none of that, you still can't tell that person how he felt when he saw what he saw you doing. That's why you getting blocked, homie. And then on top of that, you still ain't at one time say, when I was like, yo, bruh, any part I played in this shit with the beef between me and old boy or whoever I got smoked with, any part I played in that, I could admit I played that part. I could admit that. I was saying Cuba, maybe you gotta be like, yo, listen, whoever I got smoked with, I really don't want no smoke, yo. Whoever part I played in the shit, I can admit I played the part. Let's move on. You don't even want to, you ain't do that not one time. You was still, yeah, but nah, nigga, niggas looking at it like you played the part. Not me personally, I give two fucks. Told you that in your comments, nigga, rock out, knock yourself out. But some other niggas may not be like that. They may felt the way. And if they felt the way, that's why the fuck you getting blocked and kicked the fuck out, nigga. So if you want to stop, evidently you want to stop getting blocked and kicked the fuck out. Evidently you want to be able to pull up to other people's platforms and enjoy yourself. So if that's the case, Playboy, maybe you need to say, Yo, whatever part Cuba played in this shit, that's all I'm saying, nigga. Take it how you take it. It ain't disrespectful. That's all I'm saying, nigga. I gotta do the same thing for certain niggas. You know what I mean? But certain niggas I don't care about. Boom. Niggas is asking me. Ain't nobody asked me, but it's been on my mind. See, I'm man enough even to check myself. It's been on my mind. Hey, yo, son, you made peace with this nigga, right? Why you still okay? So it's a difference between peace. Peace ends a war. Peace don't mean, nigga, we back to normal. Peace don't mean we friends. That don't know. That ain't what peace mean. And truth be told, and if you think I'm lying, I said it the night we was on Smitty's shit. I said Smitty hit me in the background. I really ain't want to do this shit because I'm a firm believer in if it's fuck you when you living, it's fuck you when you dead. I really didn't want to do this shit, but I heard Boyd say one thing. We used to have a good relationship, and I heard where he started, where he said the beef started from. But I ain't where the shit started from with me. The shit started from with me when you wrote statements. But you said the shit started from where when niggas was talking about Mama Love. And I said, nigga, I ain't say shit about your Mama Love or whatever. Say shit about your Mama Love. Right? So since you started from right there, I was like, I'll pull up. I'll pull up. But I didn't say it since then and after then. Nigga, we at peace. We got to shake out for some type of, you know what I mean? Even though you may not care. I'm just addressing those who may be saying Blocko talking greasy. Yeah. Now, on my peace statement, I'm gonna tell you what he said. He said niggas ain't never gotta worry about Block popping. Nobody pop in and now popping shit about Blocko ever. A day later, that shit was gone. He ain't pop shit, but somebody in and out did. So, what I said was I ain't gonna call that nigga name or try to talk about him in a disrespectful way. Even though I think I see some disrespectful shit, I ain't gonna talk about this nigga in a disrespectful way. When I address this nigga, it's still I ain't gonna call this nigga out his name. I ain't saying he this, that, and third. I'm saying nigga it's looking funny. It's looking funny. It's looking funny. So that's why I'm at with my piece shit, nigga. That's where I'm at with mine. Again, I ain't conquer. When I pulled up on Dice shit, nigga, I was really Dice. Ain't no problems with you. Ain't no problems at all, Dice. But when I pulled up on Dice shit, I was really saying, nigga, fuck is you doing at a grown man house with your shirt off, B? I even said that. I said, nigga, what the fuck is this nigga doing with his shirt off, B? That's why I pulled up on that shit. And then I called in. Yeah, I'm about to call in. Nigga, fucking these niggas is looking like Mike Evans and all type. Yeah, that's why I did that shit now, B. But yo, son, I don't know. You ain't got no explaining to do. Where the fuck am I? I ain't nobody to you. I don't understand, B, how you moving, B. I really don't understand that, B. I know if I ever was on bond, the bond tell me don't leave the state. Or if I do, I gotta get permission. I know I ain't never been on an ankle monitor, but I've been on paperwork before, so I know the PO tell you don't leave the state, or you gotta get permission. And I do know if they do let you leave the state one time, they not gonna let you stay on the road, nigga. Like you a trucker, they ain't gonna let that happen. I know that much. I do know I saw you say something about somebody that I would never say on cam about how much work a nigga got on him. I know I saw that. You ain't moving good, boy. You ain't moving good, boy. That ain't a good look, boy. That make any nigga shaky. That make any nigga shaky. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Then I'm hearing about old boy BM. Then I'm here. I got the light up for this one. Hold on. City Bama shot it out. Then I'm hearing about old boy BM. So what I'm saying the whole time, if me, City Bama, Back Block Bully, and Big Cat, hey, Spidey, And Spidey. So I got Spidey, I got Big Cat, I got Bama, I got Back Block Bully. We going to rob moms and pops store. None of them niggas got a shrimp. I'm the only one with the shrimp. We run in the joint. I pull out the shwammy and I pop something. That's not only my body, that's Spidey body, that's Big Cat body, that's City Bama body, and that's Back Block Bully body. We all charged on that body. Even though I'm the only one who squeezed and let off and hit son, we all ran in on that robbery. There was a homicide committed on the armed robbery. Therefore, we are not only charged with the armed robbery, we are charged with a homicide or a murder on top of the armed robbery. If me, Big Cat, Spidey, City Bama, and Black Block Bully all get charged for it, and we all go to jail, and I'm the only one who touched the street, why am I the only one who touched the street and these niggas got football numbers? Why? And then City Bama, BM, for God's sakes, reaches out to a certain individual and hits the nigga up in the joint like, yo, why you told on, he tags is me, pulls up the Blocko's joint right now and be like, yo, Blocko, why you told on City Bama? Why you told on my baby father? I, I don't know, boy. You moving shaky, B. I'm with DGR. Nigga, if we had beef, and right now, you ain't never pulled up, nor will you ever pull up. But if you did pull up, you got it, homie. You got it. You got it. You got it. Not scared of what you go do to me, but scared of what that monitor on your ankle go pick up. Scared of that shit. I'm scared of that shit. You got it, Playboy. That's a fact, bully. That's a great grandson. Shout it out. That's a fact, bully. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. I see some shaky shit. Saint, how them niggas said this ain't my first rodeo, Playboy. I've been out here in these jungles, in the concrete jungle, nigga, since 12, 13. You know what I mean? 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I've been shaking, doing my little devilishment and all that good shit. This ain't my first rodeo. Have anybody else who moving like that, everybody go pop shit about the nigga. Anybody else, what make you so special, nigga? If you weren't moving like that and another nigga was moving like that, you go. If I was moving like that, you definitely go pop shit about Blocko. Oh, yeah, see this nigga Blocko? This nigga Blocko got an ankle monitor on. This nigga trying to run down on niggas. Niggas calling niggas. Nigga asked me, yo, I got some business for you. Just down the third. You see this nigga Blocko? Blocko moving funny. It's the first thing you go say, nigga. Fuck make you think I ain't gonna say it. Well, or anybody else, whoever played any type of way. Shit crazy. Shit crazy. But yo, good people. I hope you enjoyed that interview. Episode 1. Grizz Mula from Gowanis to the world. We gonna do episode 2 a little later. I mean, cause boy got a story. Hey yo, good people. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Right? Tell a friend to tell a friend. Blocko, we do good work over here. You heard? 2023 top contender. I thought I was bullshitting when I said that. I thought I was bullshitting when I said that in January. I thought I was bullshitting when I said that in January. Stepping my shit up. Whole production getting stepped up. You know what I mean? Everything stepped up. I thought I was bullshitting. The story's getting better. The playlist. Go check the playlist out, good people. I need to check the playlist out. Chestnut Checkers. That's the one we working on right now. Black History with a Twist. Blocko's Real Talk. Yeah, we got all type of playlists. Check the playlist out. I give Blocko some love on that playlist, right? Listen, DC, Sir Valentino, Modesty Dom. One more person. Blocko's Henchmen, Blocko's Angels. Be on the lookout for that. Shout out Smitty Brim putting that work in. Cosmology Bay, putting that work in. Mikey B trying to be on some positive shit. Shout out to all of y'all that's trying to be positive. Artists trying to be positive. DJ Velo, he doing his interviews and all that shit. Shout it out, Velo. But those who on that other time, shout out them niggas too. DGR, Knowledge Born, Trades. Them niggas who on that other shit, shout out to them. Mac me. Them niggas don't want to be peaceful. They don't want to be peaceful. You can't spoon, I mean, you can't force feed a nigga no freaky. They don't want to be peaceful, so let them rock how they rock. It is what it is. Easy.